Right, good day. This is the grade 6 ranged fractions in ascending order. So the first thing you have to gonna remember is ascending is it starts from the ground up. Okay, so it means it starts from the smallest to the biggest. Okay, so I always use the example of an aeroplane. Aeroplane is here, and this is the ground. Okay, and then it goes up, so it ascends. Okay, so it starts. You start at ground zero, then it goes up and up and up and up and up. So, yes, let's start and let's just begin. Yeah, otherwise the video will be too long. Right, so first thing you have to go is you have to go get multiples and you have to get the LCD. Right, so let's do this. LCD. Cool. There's your D. It does look a little bit funny, but don't matter. Okay, so the LCD we're gonna find that now out. So first thing is multiples of 1. Okay, we use this one, eh? Then we say multiples of 6. Multiples. We just use the numbers at the bottom. Okay, to get the multiples, because we can't plus or minus or arrange anything if these are not all the same. Okay, so that's multiples of 1, multiples of 6, multiples of 3, and multiples of 2. This is very necessary so that we can get the bottoms the same, so we can see which one is the biggest. Okay, so you will see now as we go on. Okay, cool. Now we say, okay, so multiples of 1, you know those. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. Okay, so I'm just writing a few out. Okay, multiples of 6, so 6. If you know your timetables, it's going to be very easy, so you can just keep on writing them, all of them. Okay, so it's a good, yeah, it's just good for you. Okay, to write out these. So if you don't write these, then I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be very tricky to get the correct answer. Okay, I think this is far enough. Right, so then multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and so on. Okay, so in the test you have to know your timetables. It's very important. Okay, so and then your 2 times multiples of 2, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and etc. Right, let's put this there. Alright, cool. Now, this is the fun part to do. Let's change a bit color. This is just too plain for me. So, alright, so let's do this. And we say, okay, so which one is the first number in each of these multiples? So the first number in each of these multiples will be 6, 6, 6, 6. And what I mean when you get each the first number in each of these multiples means the first number that correlates with the other multiples. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so this is this. Okay, then we begin and we say, okay, first things first. What times what, okay, is to get this one at 6. So I'm going to show you how you're going to do and remember this. 1, because it's multiples of 1, eh? So multiples of 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you times it with 6, times it with 6. Then next part, we say it's going to be 1 over 6. It's very important to keep the format as well. Okay, don't change it. Don't go put the half first and then just 2 over 3 before we get at the end. This is a process. You have to follow the process. Okay, so the first things first, we're going to have to say, okay, how do we get 6 here? Times it with 1. Okay, so times 1 and times 1. Okay, that's how we get this one. Then we say the next one will be multiples of 3. So this will be this one, eh? So 2 over 3. 2 over 3 times it with how many? 1, 1, 2. Okay, you agree with me? So times it with 2 and times it with 2. Why do I times it at the top? Because whatever you do at the bottom, you do at the top. Whatever you do at the top, you do at the bottom. Okay. And then the multiples of 2, so it's going to say half. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be times 3 times 3. Okay, it's very easy. So next step will be 6 over 6. This is just your timetables. 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 6 is 6. And then you say 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 6 is 6. And then we say this one. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, do you understand? And then the last part of this thingy, or almost the last part, 2 steps left if I'm correct. Okay, which one is the biggest? 6 over 6, right? So which one is the biggest? 6, 1, 4, 3. 6 is the biggest. So, it's not him, because we said we're going to write from the smallest. Okay, so, and then we say, okay, which one is the smallest thing? Okay, so this one is the smallest. Is 1 over 6. Okay, alright. So, and then which one is then the next one will be, which one is bigger, 3 or 4? 3 is smaller, eh? So we use 3. We want the smallest ones first, okay? And then we say which one is smaller, 4 or 6? It's gonna be 4. And then the other one will be 6 over 6. Now this is the important part. People usually forget this part and get stuck and wara. We're not going to want to go too long on it, but you must use this techniques, okay? For this, it's for a reason. Okay, and we're going to make it this way as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we say, okay, that's why I said don't change the structure or the way it is written, okay, before we get the bottom. Okay, so this is the only place you changed it. It's to get at the final answer. Okay, so first things first, you have to say, okay, 1. What is 1? 1 is 6 over 6, nah? So it doesn't help if you go this way, 1 and then 1, because you're not going to write the right answer. So you have to go look here. 1 over 6. Okay, so 1 over 6 is number 2. Number 2 is 1 over 6, so it stays the same there. So we write it down again. And then you say, okay, which one is next? This one, 3 over 6. So it's going to be 3. This is 3. No, this is 3 over 6, sorry. So 3 over 6 is this one, right? 3 over 6, and that is number 4. Number 4, you can check where's number 4. Number 4 is a half. So you write it down. Okay. Then the next one will be 4 over 6. 4 over 6 is number 3. Number 3 is number... Okay, remember. 4 over 6. 4 over 6. Don't get confused. 4 over 6, go search for, go search for 4 over 6. 4 over 6, it's 3. So, 3. is this one. So it will be 2/3. And then the last one, 6/6. Go search for 6/6 in this line. So 6/6. There we go. 6/6, right? So we say 6/6 is number 1. So number 1 is 1/1. 1/1. And this will be your final order. Okay. This is just for you guys so that you can understand it much better. They say this is not important to write it down or so, but I think personally as well, this is, you're not going to get marks for this one, but do this. Okay, do this one. Okay, so that you won't get confused. So that this part will be much easier for you and you will just get correct marks. Okay. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understand it now. Okay. Let me know if you don't. And let me know if you do. Okay. God bless. Have a nice day.